Hi, this is Kat. Welcome to my channel, Kat the Romantic. Today I have a slightly unusual media review. Today I'm going to be reviewing Bo Burnham's comedy special, Inside. This is really not in my wheelhouse, but I was so drawn to this comedy special that I basically had to drop everything and quickly make a media reviews video about it. I don't think really anyone's going to watch this video, but I still needed it out in the world regardless. Bo Burnham Inside is an absolutely stunning piece of performance art. Everything from the comical performances, to the songs, to the lighting, to the darkly existential sock puppetry was absolutely stunning. I cannot recommend this Netflix series enough. I could spend all day talking about the intricacies of this, but I'm only going to mention a few highlights here, just so I can try and encourage you to watch it. Bo Burnham's Inside is probably one of the strangest experiences I've ever had while browsing Netflix, but I'm so glad that I watched it. Bo Burnham is probably best known either for his early work in internet culture or for his critically acclaimed film, 8th Grade. Bo Burnham, in his most recent years, has been doing a lot of filmmaking and had a career in stand-up comedy. He's released multiple other previous comedy specials, but there's something truly exceptional about Inside. Inside is a full hour-and-a-half long musical comedy show that was filmed entirely inside a single room in Bo Burnham's guest house. Inside was filmed entirely during the 2020 COVID-19 pandemic.
It's not going to be a normal special because there's no audience and there's no crew. It's just me and my camera, and you and your screen. And instead of being filmed in a single night, it will be filmed in however long it takes to finish.
I really hesitate to call this just a comedy special because it seems that this is so much more than that. Inside pushes the limitations and boundaries of what we have seen in comedy specials before. It feels more like a piece of filmic art than it does comedy. Bo Burnham has explored the implications of social media and our internet lives in a lot of his other media, but something about Inside is very different. It highlights both the insanity and marvelousness and genuineness that you can find online, while at the same time highlighting how the internet leads you down these toxic mental health rabbit holes. Inside is funny, revealing, and absolutely devastating to watch. For me, and a lot of people as well, the experience of watching Inside felt like a journey through pandemic life. And I think it might be one of the best encapsulations of the pandemic that I've seen so far. Bo Burnham is disarming with his very wry and dark comedy. The end result is a narrative of a man going insane. And it's the narrative of all of us as we slowly went insane, stuck in the interiority of our own lives during the pandemic. All of the music numbers that encapsulate the whole thing are addictively catchy.
Welcome to the internet. Have a look around.
And also incredibly morbid.
In a frightening liminal space between states of being. Not quite dead, not quite alive.
There's something really interesting about how so many shots and points in this special you see Bo in the middle of the act of creation. So much of Inside is not just about the finished product of a film or the finished product of a comedy special, but it is about the process. It is about the long hours spent calibrating the lighting or writing songs, and hours sitting in a dark room editing videos. It peels back the layers between the act of creation and a piece of art itself. I have not spent much time on the internet or as an internet creator. I still suck at lighting. I still suck at filming stuff. I still suck at audio. And it feels just like such an honest portrait into all of the chaos and coordination that goes behind creating things on the internet and creating things for public consumption. I'm definitely not the most knowledgeable person about this, but it still really hit for me as someone who's just figuring this stuff out. The lighting is surreal and ethereal, and when I say it's surreal, I mean that it is absolutely surreal and gorgeous. And all of it is done and coordinated by Bo himself. Throughout all of the musical numbers, you can see him manipulating the lighting on his own for different parts of the songs. Bo was the only person who wrote, directed, and edited the entire thing. Each song is its own musical journey of some sort of emotion or experience, whether online or in the real world. I also love how deep the lyrics to a lot of the songs go. There's so many songs that I can't even mention all of them here that have portions that just hit so deeply hard. And then there's everyone's favorite, which is Welcome to the Internet, which is this crazy madcap encapsulation of what the internet is like. And it is so unbelievably perfect and accurate.
Apathy's a tragedy and boredom is a crime. Anything and everything, all of the time.
The entire thing is filmed in this haunting and manic style that I absolutely love. And the lines, anything and everything, all of the time, seriously strikes home. I think that the lyrics of the songs were crafted so carefully, and Bo pulls it off so beautifully. Inside made me cringe and laugh and cry, and it felt like a catharsis for everything that all of us have had to go through this year. It's kind of amazing how many different things this comedy special made me feel that I was not expecting to feel. So I cannot recommend it enough. I don't know if there's like awards for like comedy specials out there, but like someone needs to just nominate Bo Burnham and like give him an Oscar or something already, because this is probably one of the most interesting things I've seen on Netflix in a long time. I highly recommend you catch Bo Burnham Inside on Netflix as soon as you can, because it is a truly amazing experience and just what I needed in this phase of pandemic life. There are so many more layers to peel back about this comedy special that I feel completely unqualified to do. So go watch it. Go enjoy it. I'd love to hear other people's interpretations of this piece of media and what you thought about it. Please like and comment if you enjoyed this video. Also, let me know what you thought of Inside. What was your favorite part, and what was your favorite completely off-the-wall musical number? Personally, I can't really choose. Right now, Welcome to the Internet is still circling in my brain, and I feel like I have to listen to it on repeat whenever I possibly can. So I really hope that these songs get uploaded to Spotify or Apple Music at some point, because I have an addiction and I need help.